So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. We have already started here. We're talking a genuinely stylish player here in Frank Rijkaard. You're not arguing with that, Jim, are you?
No, I've got to totally agree with every word you just said. As holding midfielders go, he is one of the very best. Nothing phases him.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's been played through. Messi! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Yep, certainly could have been something so much more.
Saliba. Van de Ven. Mignon punts it upfield. And reclaimed it in a trice. Saliba. Rijkaard. Now it's Raul. That ball looks a good one. Van Nistelrooy. He's had a shot! Superb goal!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Shot could be on. Has crossed into the middle. Kukçu tries to clear. Davids. And this is Ronaldo. Park Ji-sung.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Out to the left it goes. Gets into some space. No, he refuses to take the bait. No outsmarting him this time. And that's been drilled. And the shot! It's there! And they're at it again in double quick time. Ajax are doing very nicely, thank you.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Van de Ven. Odo. Park Ji-sung. Nedved on a charge down the left. And this is Ronaldo. Charge, surely! It's not an especially good pass, that. Kukçu. Odo. Played out towards the right wing. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, played through for the wide man. It's a goal kick. Saliba. Alvarez. And it's Nedved. Can he get it through? No, he's just misjudged that one. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Nicely weighted ball. Saliba. Otto. And it's Otto. Now he's off and running. Rijkaard. Oh, that's clever. Otto couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Well, he's not the type that's short on self-belief, so that could rub...
It's roll! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
A case now of complete control. Porto are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Tries to play it through. Thinks about the shot. And the shot! Goal kick. No, I stand corrected. It's a corner. Porto with the corner. They're first. And the keeper beats it away. That's very neat. Davids. Looking for the run. Messi. Nice control. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He's found a way through. Over to the left. He's in a great position here. Up he goes! And it's in! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping...
And we've reached half-time. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this. And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Porto really have played into their opponent's hands here, Peter, and they need to sharpen up. They'll get chances in this second half, I'm sure of that. They just have to make sure they don't waste them.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Nedved receives it in a wide position. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Park Ji-sung. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. And that's a throw-in. Raul absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
No, he's not getting any further than that. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Now, can they get him away? Lovely pass, but can he get there? Takes a shot! Oh, denied at the last. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now. Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
That's a sharp pass. Oh, nice touch. Ronaldinho proves just a little bit too strong. And he's gone backward here. And it's Reich. Real chance! Van Nistelrooy, given the lift of his goal. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Davids. Closing in on... There's the shot! Brought out the best in the keeper.
Porto really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
This their second corner of the game.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That's a good ball out wide. Defending was strong and firm. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it. Thuram. Oh, good-looking ball. And it's Ronaldinho. He's in... And a chance! Corner number 3 coming up. Chance! And he's missed it. Rijkaard. Now Van der Ven. Kukcu. Lam.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Raul. Ajax do have a chance to counter here.
You have to expect that from everyone now.
He's not played the ball, that's a foul. And that's it. So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. Well, this is a guy who has pushed back the boundaries year on year. A brilliant maverick who just, Jim, seems to go on and on.
Yeah, he's simply the boss, Peter. Everyone else, including us, just a supporting cast in an act where he will always take centre stage.
In the Zlatan show, Zlatan is the only star.
I'm not arguing.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Ljungberg. He's found a way through. Can he finish? Vieira. Bale. Now it's Ronaldinho. And it's Ronaldinho. Good ball over the top. Mendy tries to clear. Throw in. That's a good ball out wide. Kimmich. Now it's Pele. Distributed tidily. And he's been shifted off it. Well, the movement is slick. The speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim? Oh, he's been caught napping. Conte. China looking to pass their way through. Tries a measure, climbs up! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Ibrahimovic. Messi.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Ljungberg. Porto, so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Kimmich, spread out to the left. Ferdinand is a man so notably robust and resolute in his defending. Maldini. Passing is crisp and sharp. Marquinhos.
China clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is. And it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
And here's Messi. Stood up well to him there. Kante did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. He's got away. Marquinhos. Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Messi. And it's Lam. Now it's Ronaldinho. Messi. Gets his head on it! Goal! Porto! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed.
Porto have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Oh, that pass isn't the best. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Ferdinand. Porto finding their passes. Pirlo. Quality ball. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Pirlo.
Porto really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Decent chance! He scores! Again in a trice, and they are soaring! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Porto are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Defending of the desperate variety. And he's chosen to go back. Messi. Could move up a gear here. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. He can run onto that. Well read. And the danger is averted. Serginho. Now it's Kaká. Aimed beyond the defence. He's through here. He's shifting through the gears here. And they can counter here. Messi tries making a foray down the right. And he's managed to get free. That's a pretty loose pass. Conte. And the first half is done. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
Porto ahead 2-0 and they are looking good. Here we go again then. Maldini. Vieira conjures time and space where few can. Thinks about the shot. And he's quick to get it clear again. Vieira. It's Ferdinand. And back to the keeper they go. Bale. That is good strength. Bale going face to face with his great rival. Marquinhos. Messi looking to penetrate opposition lines. Kimmich. So what can they make of this? Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Good ball, good take. Kaká. Header! No, not the best of headers.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
And it's Kimmich. Out to the left it goes. Pirlo is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Porto in a very solid position, 2 to the good. Now he's got space here. Neatly clipped into space. That's really well cleared. That is ended up in no man's land. Kimmich. Kaká. Ferdinand. Vieira. And it's Vieira. Now Ronaldinho. Nicely shaped ball. And he plays one through. Bale. Looking to go deep. And the header is disappointing in the end.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
And he's taking no chances there. And that interception was most necessary. Bale. Van Dijk calmly anticipates. Kimmich. Back to the keeper it goes. Ferdinand. Maldini. Ferdinand. Lahm. Pirlo. Messi. Lahm. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Lahm is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And it's Ronaldinho. Great vision. And here's the chance to counter. Plays a sharp little ball here. Van der Sar gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. He is through here. Bale. Bale puts the ball in. Leading by 2 and the finishing line in sight. Opts for safety. Pirlo. Passing nice and neat. And this is Messi. Oh, that was vital. And he's there to belt it away. Now it's Pelé. Ljungberg. And it's Serginho. He has found the way through. Knocks it into space. Shoots! Oh, what has happened? And one more try! They've scored! With so little time left! Grandstand finish! Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. China give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, the mindset has changed. Now they need to find all the courage they can get.
So just 1 extra minute for stoppages. Can he get on the end of this? Can he get onto this? Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Porto proudly puff out their chests in victory. They know that was a battle. They know it could so easily have gone the other way, and they are clearly so happy to have won it. Messi, voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Porto perfectly played the hosts and the crowd. They set up to frustrate and stifle, but they were relentless whenever the opportunity presented itself at the other end. A cracking away day.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. Well, there are plenty who consider Marco van Basten to be the very epitome of excellence, and it's hard to argue with that, Jim, isn't it?
Certainly is. Everything he did was pretty much perfect. His positioning, his movement with and without the ball, the ability to receive it.
Tries a shot! There it is!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Porto are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So, a breakthrough already. Pass is just off target. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Bellingham. Maldini. Vieira. It's Ferdinand. Bellingham. Spread out to the left. Pinches it off him. Cruyff. Beckenbauer. Distributed tidily. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Keeper has taken decisive action. And now they can spring out of defence. Ronaldinho. And here's Nedved. Passing nice and neat. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Can he stop it going out? Porto are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. And here's Ronaldinho. Rivaldo, very much a man of this moment.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
That is a great pick out. Plenty to aim at here. Big chance, corner. That's a decent clearance. Crosses it in. Cristiano Ronaldo! Well, now it's a race for the ball. No, he's had it taken off him. Now, this could be a chance. Oh, he's burst through. Oh, shooting chance! He scores! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Cristiano Ronaldo demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Porto are sitting pretty. 2-0 up. Chance! Relentless! Just relentless! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Cristiano Ronaldo. That is good alertness. Porto have scored 2 quick goals here. Rivaldo. And the shot! No mistake! Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
So is this the start of a comeback? Porto finding their passes. Now it's Messi. Messi. Porto claiming a corner and the referee concurs. Porto have their second corner now. Keeper's dealt with that. Can he finish? And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Lam really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Cleared without hesitation. Rivaldo. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Bellingham can see things others simply cannot. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Porto looking to pass their way through. Good read, needed to be. Rivaldo. Ambitious ball here. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Here comes the corner. Decent chance! Vieira with the clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter. Ronaldinho. That pass has been well intercepted. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Plays a sharp shapes to shoot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Van Basten is offering a right smile there.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away. White, played out towards the right wing. Tries to pass it through. Bellingham. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And here's Ronaldinho. Look at the space here. Crosses it in. White. There's the whistle for half-time.
Porto are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
Porto are broadly in charge, but the contest is still alive at 3-1. That gets things going for the second half.